everybody, Paul Heumiller and Dustin Furlow here at Dream Guitars, and we're here to have some fun and tell you about our new live demo feature. So when I first started Dream Guitars, really what I was focusing on was being an online-based store primarily, even though we have an amazing shop that everybody's welcome to come to, and many people do. But I wanted to make sure that even before that, you could hear it and get a sense of the guitar. So we've been doing online demos forever, as you well know, and Dustin is now recording many of those. But now we have this next step, which is a live demo. So you can, a lot of times on our website, we have so many great guitars, it's hard to decide on one. So usually there's two or three, and then you kind of get stuck and you really need some help from us. And that's what we do, that's what we love to do. But now you can do it live on video with Dustin, and I'll let him tell you about how it works.
Yeah, so part of the fun of narrowing it down that I've experienced so far with these is, we have a couple interactions by email with the client and just get a sense of what's important to them, what their playing style is, what sort of tunings they play in. A lot of our clients don't play in just standard tuning, so that's always fun to, basically curate what I'm going to play for them so they get a sense of how the instrument's going to sound for that style. I also play in several keys, which I think is really important for each guitar because some guitars just really sing in certain registers. Of course, so it'll be, 5 minutes of just sort of chatting and introduction, and then it's generally about 10 minutes of me just playing, no talking. And so what I do is I withhold what I think about the guitar until later. I usually ask that after I've played these pieces, I'll play 3 or 4 pieces back to back to back to back on each guitar. Little snippets, 20 to 30 seconds snippets per guitar before I switch. And then what I do is I don't say what I think about the guitar. I want to hear what the client has to say, what they're gathering from the information, because this recording setup's the same that we use for the YouTube demo. So you really get a sense of how the guitar is breathing, and so I'll ask their thoughts, and then I'll provide mine and see if we meet in the middle, so I'm not coloring any perceptions. So I think it's been really efficient so far, and another good thing is that since the audio isn't compressed by YouTube, that the feedback we've gotten so far has been that the audio is like extra good. It's like extra high fidelity because there's no compression. So that's been really good so far. Yeah,
even more realistic in the live demo because you're not having to deal with YouTube. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. And there's awesome. A quick sort of feedback I can get. And if folks also want to hear can you play that one section one more time? I'm always happy to do it and just geek out for a minute. So yeah, it's been really great.
Yeah, and I think that chance to talk to you and get honest, have your questions answered. I mean, there you are with the man and able to say, hey, how does it feel up in this register? Whatever you can think of that might be a question for you, you can get answered.
Yeah, because everybody has different things that they consider important in a guitar. Like some last person that I had a meeting with, they asked, which one do you feel like has the most bass response? And that's usually a very quick, non-subjective thing. So yeah.
And then we still always ship them with a 3-day trial. So now you've got the recording online, you've got a chance to hang out with Dustin himself, and then you get 3 days in your home to play the guitar. So we're really about having you find the right guitar, the dream guitar, so that you're just happy and making music. So thanks, Dustin.
Absolutely.
Cheers.